All right, welcome back. It's time for the Trader's Edge. For that, of course, we go to Art Cashin, who's the Director of Floor Operations at UBS Financial Services. And Art, a morning like today, is there a silver lining here? You had told us look for some sort of a big leg down.
Yeah, I think I did kind of say that. Maybe 1,000 to 2,000 points. I've been talking about it for a couple of weeks. This may be it. First, let me start out. Morituri Te Salutant essay. And you know that's the gladiator salute. We who are about to die salute you. So it's going to be a tough morning.
Nice touch.
Thank you. What happens over the next 5 to 8 days will be spoken about for generations. Right now it looks like we're going to have that historic sell-off. If we do and put in a very decent bottom, the resulting rally will be jaw-dropping. And it will be an amazing event. For now, I'm going to cross my fingers and hope they do it my way, which is to sell off heavily today. Hopefully we can get it over today. It may drag into Monday. The last Monday in October is one of the finest days you can have to put in a bottom.
Art, so strategy going into today. I'm guessing you're not going to advise anyone to try to time this, even though it may only be 5 or 6 days long.
Here's how you time it, or try to time it, is you basically put in silly bids. You find out what you want to buy, and you staircase down something selling at 20, and you say, this will never get to 11. You put in a small 13 bid, you put in an 11 bid, you might even put in an 8 bid. That way, if you miss out, the only thing you've missed out is on opportunity. Some of the viewers might want to actually sell puts on things they want to buy. That way you get paid and it gets to your level and you buy it. So you don't time it exactly. I'm not going to tell you 11:30 in the morning, but it's an event that you play into.
What about the stock you've already got? And what if you need cash?
Well, then you've waited too long, okay? You know the other part of that problem. When you can't sell what you want to sell, you sell whatever you can, including Grandma's necklace. And I think that's what we're seeing going on around the globe today. But you've got to, if you don't have any cash to buy anything and you're long, you better find a way to hunker down. I think the turn will be here within a couple of days, and you'll begin to feel a little better and then learn to lighten up on the way up. But I would advise against trying to sell here.
All right, what about in terms of what this feels like to you, days that this reminds you of?
A little bit of the 87 crash, in the sense that then we came in and global markets were down 8 to 10%, and it had that feel. A couple of other market bottoms. There's not quite the full sense of panic that I would like to see, despite what they're doing. But I do see that other things are going on. With the rumor mongers are up and about. We're talking hedge funds. We're talking whatever. So that may prey on the fears for a little bit.
Art, the buying that you're talking about ultimately, I would assume, comes from people who perceive value. And I just wonder how, from a fundamental perspective right now, does one even go about trying to value, given we can't figure out how quite deep this recession is going to be, so we don't know what the E is going to be on the PE.
Yeah, well, there's no question it's tough, and that's why I think we could get a jaw-dropping rally that could last for months. But as I think Joe asked me yesterday, is this about the economy? No, this is still about crisis. So you can get a turn, short covering and otherwise, and once it starts, everybody will say, oh my God, the train's leaving the station. You need, on the turn, huge volume. It's got to look like a cattle stampede, to mix a metaphor. So this is not going to be rational moves by rational men. It's going to be irrational moves by irrational men.
Art, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
Okay, my pleasure.
Cashin.